This is the brand new 2024 Mustang Dark Horse, and it looks pretty good, doesn't it? And it might not be that being the Mustang GTD, which is pretty damn quick, but this is still up there. It's the 5-liter V8 that's been in the Mustangs for a while. This is the 4th iteration of it, and this one produces 500 horsepower. That is 100 horsepower per liter, which sounds like it'll give a pretty exhilarating ride. And this color is the Vapor Blue, exclusive to the Dark Horse. And around here, you're gonna see also matte black rims, also exclusive to the Dark Horse, and Brembo brakes. The rear end of the Mustang has been heavily updated while still being very, very familiar. 3 taillights on either side, just like the Mustangs have been for quite a while. But these have a slight angular curve to them. Really adds to the modern aesthetic to it. You've got a rear wing here on the Dark Horse, which actually looks pretty good, and quad exhaust tips. The interior here feels very Mustang. There's a lot about this that is similar to the previous gen, or almost identical. The center console here, very similar, apart from instead of having an e-brake, you have a drift lever, which doesn't click or anything because that's what it's made to do. The door panels, identical to the previous generation. Go ahead and take a look at that. I mean, they're the same thing. The seats, very, very similar as well. These are, of course, heated and ventilated. Steering wheel's new, and the infotainment, this is a much larger screen than previous, and you do have a digital gauge cluster. You did have that in the previous generation, but here it's more squared off. It's much more of a screen instead of a gauge cluster. Steering wheel's new, heated steering wheel on that as well. A nice thing about this car is it's a lot more teched out. You've got a Torsen limited slip diff, electronic steering, you've got MagneRide damping system, a performance enhanced powertrain calibration. All of that's made to make sure that your ride is not just fun, but also comfortable and easy to handle. And that's something that Mustangs don't have the good rap for, given the name crowd killer. I don't think this would have the same situation. Obviously, it's all based on the driver, but we're talking about a car that's a lot easier to handle for the layman, someone who's not used to the power. That's good. And for those of you who don't want to drive, the car does have forward safety systems, which involves lane keep assist, so it'll assist you in that. You're also going to have a few other things on here as well, like an active valve exhaust system, so your exhaust note can change based on the setting that it's in. That's good too, so you don't wake up your neighbors every time you turn on the car. This has been the new Mustang Dark Horse. This is an Autolab first look at the 2024 New York International Auto Show. Subscribe for more content because we're going to be filming cars all day long.